everyone, welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa. My name is Emma. Yes, on today's news we have Starboy WIZKID, we have Simi on the news, and we also have Fireboy. Before going on to what we have for you on the news, guys, I want to say for all you do for us here on the channel, the likes, the comment, the sharing, you sharing the gospel of Gusto, we see all of it, and we really do appreciate you. And please don't forget to subscribe, and do not forget, turn on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and also when we drop new videos for you. All right, guys, so starting off the news, we have Machala Big Wiz in the building. The last time we had WIZKID in the news was because of his performance at Road Picnic. Like, everybody came out to talk about the fact that WIZKID actually nailed it at that particular event, and also the fact that the US citizens were actually looking forward to seeing WIZKID, actually seeing WIZKID, and even seeing their own art, artists. They were asking the organizers, when is WIZKID going to come on stage? When is WIZKID going to come on stage? And WIZKID actually came on stage and actually nailed it. But the reason why we have WIZKID in the news today is because people are actually coming out to say they want a WIZKID and Alicia Keys collaboration produced by Swizz Beatz. And this was because Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz was actually seen at one of WIZKID's event. So these guys are coming out to say, you know what, can we just get an Alicia Keys and WIZKID collaboration, talking about the fact that they want WIZKID to do with Alicia Keys what he did with Thames on Essence. So yes, let's go through some of the tweets that were made in regards to this one. All right, so this user went ahead to say, are we getting WIZKID featuring Alicia Keys produced by Swizz Beatz or More Love Less Ego album? So they're actually even talking about the fact that they want these guys to actually, they want this collaboration to be on the More Love Less Ego album. Like, we've seen WIZKID with a whole lot of people recently, so we don't even know who's going to be on the album and who is not going to be on the album. And actually come out to give us and he hints about some of the guys that are actually going to be on the album, and some of the guys that I actually mentioned were actually surprising because we didn't even see them chill together. Somebody like Naira Marley, like we did not see WIZKID chill with Naira Marley, but he's coming out to say Naira Marley is going to be on the More Love Less Ego album. People are like, okay, chill. Like, WIZKID is always taking us unaware. So this user is saying he wants them on the More Love Less Ego album. Then this user went ahead to say, you can't predict this singlet, man. Let Shaq be looking new. So yes, actually, when I saw this tweet, I went ahead to look up a WIZKID picture where he's wearing a singlet, but then I actually did not get one. So this user is actually saying you cannot predict WIZKID. Like, you cannot tell what WIZKID wants to do. He just comes up and he does anything that he actually wants to do. So let's just be looking at what WIZKID will be giving us. He has actually told us when the album is going to be dropped. So let's wait till when this album dropped, then we know the people who are actually going to be on the album. Then this user went ahead to say, wait for tracklist first, because all the people we don't see with this singlet man, So this one is actually saying, okay, let's just wait for when the tracklist of the album is going to drop, because we've seen this singlet man with a whole lot of people. Yes. All right, so this user went ahead to say, wait for the tracklist first before all this people, because all the people we don't see with this singlet man. So this is actually coming out and say, we've seen a whole lot of people with WIZKID, so let's just chill from when the track list is actually going to drop. Then this user went ahead to say, the only way we can get both of them on the song now is when she features Wiz. Like, why can't Wiz actually feature her? Why is she the one? Why do we have to wait for Alicia Keys to feature WIZKID before we can get the both of them on the song? Remember, this is Machala we are talking about. Like, this guy can literally get anybody on his song. Like, he can decide to feature anybody. Like, if you even think about it, trust me, it is going to work. So we're not going to wait till when she's actually going to feature WIZKID. WIZKID can actually just decide to feature her. And these guys may actually already have a song that we do not know. Alright, guys, so next on the news, we have Fireboy. The last time we had Fireboy in the news is because he just bagged himself a new ambassadorship deal. And also the fact that his song Peru is doing a whole lot of numbers. But then we have Fireboy in the news today because of that same song, Peru. Like, the Peru remix with Ed Sheeran. This song is here to stay for a very long time. Like, this song does not even want to chill. This is one of the songs that actually released this year that is here to stay for a very long time. And this one actually says, Music Pro says Fireboy's and Ed Sheeran's Peru has been named as the 17th best song in 2022 so far by Billboard. And it also went ahead to put a write-up saying WIZKID breakthrough in 2021 with Essence seemed to kick open the door for Afrobeat to go mainstream in the US, but an assist from a mega pop star, in his case Justin Bieber, certainly never hurt. In a similar vein, Nigerian pop star Fireboy DML enlisted the chameleonic Ed Sheeran for Peru. His insistent earworm has been charmed radio and topped Billboard US. Afrobeat song charts and opened stateside audience up to his catalog. There's a reason for the track has caught on so much, and its catchiness has defined its staying power. Alright, so this one is actually coming out to talk about the fact that WIZKID was the one, who opened, who sold Afrobeat, to the world. This was, he did this one with his Essence song that he dropped in 2021, and also went ahead to say, Fireboy and Ed Sheeran is actually, Ed Sheeran's Peru is doing like a whole lot of amazing numbers, and talking about the fact that Fireboy actually went ahead to, feature Ed Sheeran for his Peru remix. So yes, Fireboy's DML and Ed Sheeran Peru remix has, been listed so far as the 17th best song in 2022 by Billboard. Alright guys, so away from Fireboy and Ed Sheeran, we have Simi Sola in the building. Yes, Simi, the studio brat in the building. Simi has actually been in the news for a long while right now because of her album, To Be Honest. Like, Simi actually took her time for this particular album. This album is a beautiful piece. Like, I really love all the songs on this particular album. I love Story. I love Balance featuring Adekunle Gold, and I also love Easy featuring Deja. Like, Simi actually killed it on this particular album. Like, people have been coming and talk about the fact that Simi is actually very good. She's a good producer, she's a good songwriter, she's a good singer. Like, Simi killed it on this particular album. Like, we really need to give Simi her flowers. So yes, people have really been talking about this album. It seems this album is going to be here for a very long time, because every day there's actually something new to say about Simi's album. So yes, let's go through some of the tweets that were made in regards to Simi's album on Twitter. This user says, to be honest, this Simi's album is just the best. Like, this album is a beautiful body of work. If you've not listened to Simi To Be Honest album, you need to go listen to this album. I've told you my favorite songs on the album, so please go stream, go listen to this album, and come tell us your favorite song in the album in the comment section. And also, yes, feel free to rate this album in the comment section also. This user also went ahead to say, I bet Simi's lips are hurting right now. No Joy, Naked Wire has been on repeat for days now. I apologize at Simply Simi. Like, when you start listening to this particular album, you always want to put it on replay, because this album is really fire. Then this user went ahead to say, Simi blessed us with a great sound. I love this album. This album is really beautiful. Then this user also went ahead to say, at Simply Simi, my favorite part of the album, to be honest, is when they just said, take it easy. Oh my god, I can't stop laughing. So yes, like I said, one of my favorite tracks on that album is Easy featuring Deja. Like, really beautiful. So yes, make sure to go stream Simi's album and come tell us what you think about it in the comment section. And like I said, tell us your favorite track on the album, and also feel free to rate this album over 10. And yes guys, will be in the comment section, going through some of your comments and also responding to some of your comments. We'll see all you do for us here on the channel, and we really do appreciate you. Bye for now. My name is Ima.